No snow, possible rain today, but not until about 2. It's currently 10:35, so I said I'm getting to the range. So I put in 2 mags, which is 14 rounds of the Tulammo, and I stood in the middle of the targets instead of where I was, which was off to the side, because I had the camera sitting here on the corner of the table, and the trajectory of it was at a wicked angle because I zoomed in on the targets. I wanted to show a close-up of the targets. So I don't know if that's what I captured. I won't know until I get home and review it. But what I was trying to do was stand way over so I would stay out of that trajectory. So the trajectory was there and I was standing over here, which was an angle to the targets. So I stood over back in the middle, turned off the camera, decided to stop focusing on whether the camera could see or not. And I did another 14 rounds at the little round target down there. And my aim is improving. Now that I'm in the middle, instead of standing, you know, way over there to the side. What I also discovered, sadly, is I shot my pole. Not the first time I've shot my poles. I think it's my second pole. I shot one so bad I just, it wasn't usable anymore, like that one now is. These are old poles off of an old swing that I had. And I salvaged them to use them because they stick in the ground really good. So now I'm going to come over and do some shooting on that rat, because I think I only have maybe 3 shots in him. So I'm going to put 14 rounds over on that rat and see what. Dilemma. Got a bullet stuck. My fun day at the range is over. I cannot get that round. It's stuck solid. So back to the gun store I go to have them remove it for me. It's the second time that a Tulammo has got stuck in there. It's very disturbing. But I was having fun while it lasted. I got home, I got the slide open again, and I put a stick in there. And there you can see, there's the round stuck inside there. So I got a hold of the guys at the gun store, and they said, bring it in quick, and we'll get it out for you. So that's where I'm going, heading to the store to look like a fool, because I used Tulammo again after they told me not to, because it's crappy. And it got stuck in my gun. they're going to take it out, and then I'm going to learn my lesson on how to do this next time. Get a live round out of the barrel, which I believe you put something in the other end and you tap it out. So we'll see what happens when I get there. Dumbass. Well, that took about 5 minutes. It took him a second to get the bullet out, which all he did was tapped it back through, which is what I've seen people do. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing beyond what I thought it was. I don't want to take any chances of me trying to do something and accidentally hurting my gun. Plus, the guys always give me extra pointers and knowledge when I'm there, which I absolutely love. They know I'm a novice and they don't mind teaching me at all. So what happened was, when I got home with the gun, I got it open. I got the magazine back open, or the slide back open, and I put the stick in there, took it to the gun store, and explained to them what had happened. And he took the gun and looked at it with the stick, and he racked the slide back, got the stick out, and he said, "So there's a live round in there," and which I told him that ahead of time. And he goes, "Yeah, we can get it out." So he went in the back room, and I hear tap, 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 and next thing I know, he comes out, and he's got the bullet with him. And what he said was, "There's your gun, everything's okay." And the bullet, he said, "How do you think it happened?" So I said, well, I'd seen some, some videos where the cheaper ammo companies, they're not very stringent in their measurements, and that I feel that there was something off about that bullet. Well, he took a good look at it, and he said the first thing he saw, and I'll show this up close later when I get home, is that there's supposed to be crimping where the bullet is seated into the shell casing. There was no crimping. There's actually like a ledge. And he said he found that odd. And then he went and got the calipers and he popped the load out of his own gun that he had, which was also a 9mm. And he measured the bullet diameter itself, where it actually joined at the shell casing. And his was like 3.7 something. And then he measured mine and it was 3.8 something. And he goes, "Wow." And I said, "Okay, so that's it." He also showed me the markings on the case itself, where a good ½ inch of that case, backwards from the edge where the bullet seats, has a blackish burnished appearance on it, where that part and the bullet itself had gotten stuck in the barrel. So when I get home and I can show you, I'll do a close-up of that. But yeah, that measurement, he said, obviously Springfield Armory wants their bullets to be more exact in their measurements, and that's why I cannot shoot that Tula ammo, because Springfield XDS does not like it. And he said that it's good ammo. He thinks it'd be okay if I can find somebody that does have a gun with a different barrel size that would accommodate that Tula ammo. He said they'd probably shoot it, have fun with it, and it wouldn't be any problem. But my gun does not like that. And I said, well, that's the second time I've come across this. It also happened with my 22, where everybody says federal ammo is so awesome and wonderful. Not for my gun. It won't shoot it. Doesn't like it. It jams it. Stovepipes fail to feed, fail to fire. Also Winchester. I have a hard time with it in my 22 Walther. The rifle shoots it, no problem. But the Walther does not like federal ammo or Winchester. So that's the way it is. Some guns, I guess, just don't like certain ammo. And I've said that before, whether people argued with me or not about whether I found a certain type of ammo to be good ammo, and other people say, oh, I found that ammo to be good and it had no problems with me. Well, yeah, well, that's because your gun doesn't mind it, and mine apparently does. And I got it straight from the gun guy, who is a gunsmith, not just some clerk. He's third-generation gunsmith. And some barrels, the measurements, they don't match from manufacturer to manufacturer. So that's the end of that story. Gun's fixed. I'm getting rid of that Tula ammo, and we'll be back to the range on another.